Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Let's do Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn the rest of May. Let's see what we're looking at. Can you guys see? I'm hoping you could see. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn the rest of May. We had a family of fisher cats out here earlier. 3 babies. Oh, here they are. Holy shit, they're at the tree. Do you see that? Or those squirrels? Oh, I think they all just went into the tree. You gotta be kidding me. They live in the freaking backyard. That's not good. There's 2 squirrels. I certainly hope they don't live in the backyard. All right, maybe it was my imagination. I certainly hope so. So anywho, we saw the mom, well, it could have been the dad, and it had 3 babies. I was like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. And I'm looking, and I'm like, what are those? Like, is that a beaver? Like, I couldn't tell at first. And then my mom's like, oh, fuck, those are fisher cats. They can be nasty. All right, so I'm hoping what I saw was just the squirrels right then, and they did not go into the tree. Because that would be awful. I mean, I love seeing the family. I love seeing the life. But they could be nasty. I gotta worry about the kitties. I gotta worry about the kitties. So, you could be considering Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be spending time in nature. You might see a family. I did see the fisher cats. I don't know if there's a meaning behind them spiritually. I mean, it is an animal, so I would assume spiritual meaning of a fisher cat. Fisher cats symbolize adaptability and tendency. Teaches you to be fierce and embrace our power. Symbolizes fitness, cunning, and strength. A powerful animal known to take down any prey, even prey larger than themselves. Okay, so there's that. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn the rest of May. I got a heating pack on my back, and the sun's on my back, so I don't know if that's the best idea here. Lucky, don't worry about the damn squirrels. Raccoon and cheetah. Can you guys see? Now we have earth and fire. There is a talent here, but like it's almost like hidden. But there's solar force at play too. Like you can achieve something. So it's you're hiding something of yourselves. And the cheetah's like, come on, you can do this. The raccoon can be artsy. Could be good with writing, painting, things with your hands. But it's there, so it could be a hidden talent. I would think that there's a good chance you possibly know what that would be, considering the cheetah is kind of like, come on, we need you to achieve something. We need you to do something. And it's a solar force. So it is the universe kind of, come on, type energy. Tell me about the raccoon. Octopus is your own strengths, desires. It's water. It's definitely a yearning. But you could be lacking some sort of direction or boundaries. I don't know if there is a lack here. It's either in regards to direction or boundaries. It does represent, everyday happiness. What gives you comfort, peace. So I don't feel like you're drowning, but there's definitely like a hiding when I'm just kind of seeing the shadow. I don't believe you're in the shadow side. It's more about persevering here. It's like so cliche to be like, what brings you happiness? Not cliche, but we should know what brings us happiness and what doesn't. So with that being said, it's time to go after them, or it's time to self-motivate. It's something with the solar force here saying, come on. It doesn't look like you're sinking yourself, so that's positive. But again, like, you really need to get your talent out there. It will make you happy. It will shift your energy. I wanted to do them individually and I didn't. So I guess we could do that as like the collective for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's look at Taurus. Taurus, rest of May. You might be tired. Something's coming up. Something could be exposed. It could be your desires. I did just feel like there was possibly a pause. So we have water and fire. You don't typically get that type of pause or that type of clash. You got the gazelle. No, it's not really speaking. It's vulnerability, so vulnerability might be a thing for you. Come on, fly. So, what do you desire? What are you going after? Or what should you be desiring, what you should be going after. This is also exposure of truth, but this looks like or feels like desire. There's something very creative here, visionary. So it's almost like, why are you not taking a bite out of it? It's all kind of pulling me to the collective energy I just did. Go after it. So I don't know if you're pausing. What's going on with the shack? Because the shack is like going after something. This could be revealing the truth as well, because sometimes the truth comes out. So it could be a conscious or a subconscious thing here. It might not have to do with anybody else. Tell me about the shack. Because this is like using your visions or taking your visions and creating something with them. And then you got the mouse. So you're probably a little nervous. I do like it that you're trying to figure it out, but it is being nervous, but you could be being like nitpicky here, which I wouldn't think you'd be small-minded about a situation. So if anything, I think it's probably your nerves, unless you're like a perfectionist. I'm definitely not getting that vibe, but you see you got the Panther, so I take that back. You might have an energy around you that's just kind of like not the greatest. So I don't know if there's like a force, because the Panther is like causing havoc, needing to be brave, unnecessary energy. So again, if it's your conscious and subconscious, it could you just kind of need to take a bite out of something here. I just heard rebrand. I need advice for the zebra. It might be a little intimidation here, but I don't really see it as intimidation. No, that's nice. You got the buffalo though. That buffalo, it is like the Fool card too. It's like it is both earth. So it's heavy though, but it's telling me you're grounded, but it's heavy energy and I'm not seeing it. But it is basically saying you are grounded, you are good to go. This is when you're practical, but yet using your spiritual resources to move forward. So it doesn't look like anything stalled. I don't see perfectionist. You just have to kind of go after your desire. You might have to push through. I don't know what you need to push through. I mean, you're coming out as the shack and the zebra. With the mouse and the buffalo, it's telling me you're grounded. So it could be something more emotional that's kind of giving off some type of projected energy, but in all reality, you're grounded and you have that fire within you to get something done. So you might want to set the emotions aside with whatever this is in regards to and use a little more practical energy. Like if you were to give advice and it wasn't for you, like if you were to give advice, what would you say? Because you seem grounded. So And then you got the dragon here. So this is like seeing something, your inner self, you being authentic. This is the balancing of the ego. I don't think there was an ego at play, but your ego, your pride, there could be something. But I think you're going to work through it. So again, like if you were to give somebody advice, take the same advice, because we don't usually tend to our own needs like that with advice. So whatever this is, this approach, what advice would you give that person? And then, you know, try to take that advice. All right, let's go to Virgo. It's getting hot in here. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off. Virgo, rest of May. This is her dum-da-dum-dum. Virgo. The spider. This is like very creative energy. There's prosperity attached to this card. You build your own webs. This also talks about like life's works. Yeah, like the work you choose to do in life. It's also Dharma. It's earth, it's grounded. So something's ready to either expand or build upon. There would probably, I'm thinking, have to be some type of expansion or leadership role you might need to play here. So water and air. You're coming off grounded. I love the dolphin. The dolphin, like, it's a very playful energy. It's intelligent. It can be a healer. There's blessings. You have the dragonfly and the butterfly. There's something within your mind here with the dragonfly. But this is our master of light, the master of seeing like the good at things. It can be illusionary, but I don't see anything being illusionary here. And like the butterfly, it's like a transformation, right? You're undergoing some type of change here. So it's more mental energy. So when you get like, this is change, you can't stop this change. So it's not a bad thing. Something is going to expand or grow, whether it's your consciousness, what you choose to do next, how you see the bigger picture, you lay out the bigger picture. I'm seeing like blueprints, right? So it's up to you, your capability. Whatever this is, you can create it. There's definitely change and transformation here, which might seem like a little unsteady, but you got a good outlook on it. Because again, you're coming in grounded with the spider. He's already got the web there. There's Dharma here. Like, this is, whatever this shift is really good. Change with the wind. Go after it. There's definitely a beautiful transformation taking place. You don't look unsteady. Could you feel a little unsteady? Maybe you're not seeing something. All I know is that it's screaming like leadership abilities here. Just feel like I just was kind of like daydreaming. But I'm not seeing that as a bad thing. Let's see if they have anything to say. Any advice for Virgo? You're definitely on a journey. But this is a good thing. Might be something with orange. Got the horse, so at least you started off is grounded. It's not really saying ground yourself, but this is the horse's movement. It is freedom. It is like it can be an explosive energy. I don't see you not being not grounded. Like clockwork, we blow it up. Like clockwork. Isn't that the same song? Something, yeah, something real crowd pleaser. So you got this. Like this brings freedom. This brings liberation. This brings probably a lot of your desires into fruition. It's basically saying you're free to roam. You're free to graze. You're free to, run wild. This is great energy, guys. It just feels, it doesn't feel stuck. If anything, it just feels slow, but it looks like it's going to pick up, okay? All right, let's go to Capricorn. Rest of May for Capricorn. Capricorn, rest of May. I can't see anything, guys. I just put my head in the freaking cactus. My hair. Wonderful. It should be fun when I take a shower later. Wonderful, Courtney. Capricorn. Ooh, the black egg. Okay, so right off the rip, you're standing in your truth. You're very authentic. Somebody else might not like it, but that's great. It's a spirit card. And you got the hummingbird. Something with the hummingbird the last couple days. It's air. It's positive. It's spiritual resourcefulness. Maybe you need to crack the egg. You got to keep pecking at it. This is heavy energy, but it's strong. It's potent. But you're speaking your truth. You're very authentic. The hummingbird brings blessings. It's positive. It's enthusiastic. The main message of this card of the hummingbird is spiritual resourcefulness, right? So it's like you hold the key to like the grand ballroom is what I just heard. So you hold the key to the grand ballroom. All right. I don't know what type of message that is for you, but there might be a little bit of a storm that comes in. I'm not looking at that as a bad thing. The wind just picked up, but the trees started like making that crackling noise with it when they sway in the beginning of the read. I think the energy is just going to pick up. I don't see it as like a storm. And I could feel the vibration when I was doing that against the metal when the wind picked up. This is about whatever this is going to crack open. Just continue to be honest, truthful. Use your spiritual resources for whatever it is you're about to crack. Red might be significant for you right now, the color red. Any advice for this reading? Any advice for this reading for Capricorn? Ooh, and the Cobra. Got a card of spirit, a card of air, and a card of fire. This is a pause. It's kind of like wait, the inner teacher is going to talk to you. Wait humbly. So it's coming in. Whatever this is coming in. Just keep going about your day, what it is you do. I just heard your day is coming. You got the bat at the bottom of the deck, which is letting go of something. This is like a death that leads to a rebirth. So just stay on whatever spiritual path you're on. This is definitely for those who are like on a spiritual path and take like a spiritual route using your spidey senses. You can spit fire, you can crack the egg. You want to go in, Loki? So you got this. There might be something that's making you a little angry or something, or it just feels dark. But, and again, it doesn't feel like the shadow side. It feels like you're out of whatever that may be. But this is just basically spirit being like, continue to be exactly who you are. You know, it's like the black sheep of the family. It's the black egg. You're very authentic. You're true to yourself. You're true to others. They don't like it. Too bad. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. So stay positive, because this isn't really telling me. It's just kind of not telling me what it really is overall, but there's definitely like a pause. It's like your inner spiritual knowing, the wisdom. I mean, this is very protective energy as well, guys. So it's kind of like a very hidden message. Anything else? It's not really telling me what you're about to like dive into, which is okay. Just use your spiritual resourcefulness when it comes to the moves you're about to make. You got the Crow, another spiritual teacher. So it's a spiritual strong leader is what it is. It's a very creative energy. It's very psychic energy. It's watchfulness. This is like they got your back. Whatever this is, guys, it's not really telling me. Here comes the wind again. These are all very spiritual cards. There's only so many in the deck, and you pretty much got all of them. I mean, this is a card of spirit itself. And then with the hummingbird, it's just the message of use your spiritual resources. And the cobra is using your inner teacher, your wisdom, what you've already experienced. You're a freaking cobra. And now you got the crow, which is you being spiritually strong, spiritually creative, spiritually psychic. And it's also the watcher. So you're definitely not naive in what it is you do next. Very mysterious. Might be a little anxiety linked to it, but beautiful energy. Okay. I want to do water, but I want to keep it separate. And I just put my hair in the damn cactus again. So I'm going to jump back on with water.